In today's video, we're going to talk everything in regards to progressions. It is so important to make sure that we continually give our body a reason to change, grow, evolve, and adapt from training. And progressions is something where we can continually provide a stimulus that is unfamiliar from the body every time we train. That's why we get stronger, that's why we grow and develop in certain areas, and our whole body composition tends to change. So progressing as a novice, they say, quote unquote, newbie gains. Now, this is where our bodies tend to rapidly progress at quite a significant rate. And this first part of your training cycle, or as a novice or a beginner, is very important because this is where you can rapidly progress in a very short period of time. Now we've got a few different ways that we can progress. Obviously weight increase, repetition increase, and also set increase. In this case, as a novice, normally it's rather simple moving forward. I've got a 6-week example through here, and what we've got is, this is purely example. We've got the leg press here, and we've been advised to do 3 sets of 12 repetitions at 60 kilos. The next week, in week 2, it's 3 sets of 12 repetitions at 65 kilos. Week number 3, it's 3 sets of 12 repetitions at 70 kilos. Basically just increasing weight every time that you approach that particular exercise, and the same will go throughout your whole program. There will come a time, and I've given you an example, let's say week 5 here, where you get 12 reps out of 80 kilos, but 11 than 10. You want to stick with that weight for the following week, but you might get your 12, your 12, and your 12. That's definitely a sign to go up, but instead of increasing at 5 kilo increments, it might be at a 2.5 kilo increment instead. There will come a time where you are finding it very, very difficult to continually increase the poundages every single time you train, and this is where you will then be open to a different way of progression. But a single progression is normally something for novices or beginners when they're first starting a training program, and probably the easiest to progress with, taking full advantage of what we again call those newbie gains. So each week we're focusing on the increase in weight for the same amount of repetitions. Of course, if you don't reach your repetition requirements, you might want to stay with that weight for the following week, get your repetitions out, and then watch the jump in the actual increments. So instead of going your 5 kilo increments here in your leg press, you might bring it down to a 2.5 kilo increment each week moving forward, so that you can actually get your 3 sets of 12 as required. So there's a perfect example of the single progression, and a great way to start and take advantage of progress as a beginner or a novice.